Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a new series on my channel. So I've been waiting for this game to come out for quite a while, and it's finally just got released. I believe it got released yesterday on Steam, so I thought I'd get it as soon as it was available on early access and we can have a go. So I've done a little bit of this game on day of release. Obviously today is the day after, so I thought we'd try to do a campaign mode and just to see what this game is like. So if you haven't seen this game, it's a bit like Train Station Simulator, but based in like an underground sort of environment. So you get to manage all the people, you get to set up stations and schedule trains and stuff like that. So yeah, so I think we'll get on in and see what we can come up with. So we've already set up a campaign, which I set up ready to go. So it takes you through like the different, I guess if it's set in London, really, it's although Lubdon, it's set up in like a tube map. As you get into the centre of London, obviously you get into different zones. So 5 is sort of the most sort of furthest out from the centre of London, and obviously as you go in, you get there. So we'll start off here at Wrangler's Corner. So it's not busy. Wrangler's Corner has a food problems with litter, so let's see what we have to do. I love the sound of the trains as it's initialising the new game. So let's wait and see what we get. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, we have a mixture of routes. We have two train stations and a bit of an entrance here. So let's start by building the floor out. So obviously we're going to need to get over here somewhere. So let's start by building that out there. I think what we'll do is we'll extend across here and then in on here. So let's see. So let's go infrastructure and we'll go entrance. And what we'll do is we'll put the entrance just coming in here. And let's set up a platform. So we want that platform. Yeah, so the train's going that way. And then what you've got to do is you've got to set the alignment. So where you want people to get on and off. So we'll set that. So we'll set it on both sides. So people get on and off on either sides. And it's nice and easy. So let's close that one. Right. So what do we need now? So we need a utility room. So let's build that down here somewhere. So utility room basically houses all of your generators, power and everything else like that. So let's go utilities. So we've got a level 1 generator. So basically just have to put a few of these to make sure we've got enough power to power everything. How are we doing for money? So we've got 5,000. So we need a drum. So that we can obviously have fuel, because you have to actually top up the generators each time. So that's done. Alright, so let's set up a turnstile. Put that there. And let's make this just a little bit wider. Right, so let's put a second turnstile there and a fence there to stop anyone from sneaking through. So again, like with the platform, you have to set a direction. So you have one in basically and one out. Perfect. And what do we need next? So we need some ticket machines. So let's go under facilities, ticket machine, and put a couple along this wall there so people can buy their tickets. And yeah, so let's see if we can employ a staff member. Actually no, you know what we need? We need two things. We need, and we have, I don't know if we can select it. No, can't select it just yet. So what we'll do, because we can't pick it, we can't put a bridge basically over the track. So let's select that one so that they only get on and off on one side. And we need a tool room. So let's find a tool room. We'll put one. Can we put one there? Can you sneak one in there? Yeah, no, too small. Let's do that one. Do that? Is that not letting us do it? There we go. So let's build one. Extend this out a little bit. Perfect. And one more there. And we'll put the tool room here, and then that gives us the space that we need to put everything in. So we need to buy. There's no tools. Okay, so let's open. No, there we go. And we need a staff member. So let's have a look, see who's good. So those are pretty good at everything, but a bit more expensive. And those are better at some other things. So I think we'll hire William Johnson. So let's hire him. And he can then be stood here. I don't think he's got anything he can do yet. So I don't think we can give him any jobs. But we are pretty much ready to go. So that's nice and easy. There are now people there. So let's call our first train in. So at the early stages it is just one train carriage by the looks of things, and you call them in manually. I know that later in the game you can have longer trains and you can have automated signals, so they call themselves, and you don't have to worry about it. The downside is sometimes with those they can leave you without a train, because if you miss one it will then wait for another half an hour ready for the train to go. And as you can see, we're already on cooldown, so we're waiting for the next train to come. So everyone seems to be okay. Pluses and negatives. So you get basically this reputation up the top here, where you gain or you lose it. People like here, where they've got the sort of the negative above it, means they want something. So I wonder if he can do anything. So we'll put a bin down. We can put a bin in, and I think that's about it. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything. So let's call another train and try and get some of these people off. And I think, there we go. So then they're dropping 4 people off and picking hopefully another 4 people up. So I know it's it's there. So what you do basically in this is, I think, is you get the bonds, as they call them. So and then you go into procurement. And procurement will allow you to unlock certain things. So in this case, you can either add another train, add staff only zones, obviously build staircases, escalators, stuff like that. So I think what we need is a, does it have it? A jerry can. So we will unlock the toolkit. So let's procure that, and then we will unlock the jerry can, because we obviously need those things when stuff starts to go wrong and we start going there. So let's buy those. So jerry can goes in there, and toolkit goes in there as well. And then what we want to do is we want to select William, I think, and get him to pick up the jerry can. And yeah, so he will then select that, another train while we're here, and yeah, and then so he's going to go and pick up the jerry can. As you can see, he's only got 1 spot available, so he'll have to juggle between the different things. And these, so his job will then be to go and fill these up and select it there. So let's see, so that little bin's getting pretty busy, and everyone seems to be okay. There's a few negatives, so you can actually see your reputation here and see what people don't. So gloomy, overcrowded and litter, so it tells you all the bits, and obviously you've got the journeys and completes and everything there. So that bin is now full, so I think what we'll have to do is go into procurement and do a litter picker. So you can pick up basically trash and then empty it into everything. So let's procure that one, and I think under utilities I need a bin. Where are the bins? There we go. So you get a wheelie bin. So pick that one, procure that, and then what you have to do is basically put the bin, if I can find the bin, there we go, you put the wheelie bin in here with all your generators, and then he will have the ability to then go and pick up litter. So we give him a new job. Basically he will go and pick up that, and then start to pick up litterers all around, and hopefully empty that bin into the wheelie bin. And then what happens is at the end of every day, the wheelie bin gets emptied, and the fuel barrels get filled. So if anything, it will then replenish as time goes. So let's get another train in. Hopefully he's going to pick up that empty bin. Yeah, perfect. Full bin, sorry, and empty the bin. Nice and easy. There we go. So loads of people here. I think we'll see if we can get them. Can they find a bench? So it's getting them an uncomfy bench. So that takes 2. We've got 10 left. So let's get that one. And let's put a couple of benches down so these people can have somewhere to sit. Except we can't put them there. Let's extend this bit out just a little bit so we can get them a bench to sit on. Go. And let's get a couple of benches for them to sit on, because I'm sure they don't want to stand up all the time waiting for these trains. Conscious we're burning through money. There we go. So everyone should now be able to have somewhere to sit. I don't know what he's moaning about. He's now got loads of benches. There we go. So they're all sitting down whilst they're waiting for the next train. So that bin's empty again. Full again already. Needs emptying. I think we need to put a couple more bins down because this is starting to fill up really quickly. I don't know why these people come down here. There's nothing down here, so maybe they're lost. Alright, so let's see what people are. Our reputation is going downhill rapidly, so loads of litter and gloomy. Okay, so let's get another staff member. See who's left. So they're better at rubbish and medical security and repair, so let's hire them. And they can have that one, and they can fix stuff. The train and gloomy, crowded train. So they're saying this too busy. Right, can we do lights? Because I'm conscious that we haven't got any lights in this station. So where would that come under? Utilities. Do air vent fans, signal relays, safety. No, maybe no. Please. There we go. Level 1 lighting. So let's procure that. And then what we can do is we can put in some lights to brighten the place up a little bit. Right, can we put these over there? I can't put them directly over the track, so let's put them there. Object. And there. One finally there. There we go. Perfect. So hopefully people will stop complaining that it's gloomy. And should be nice and easy. Okay, so station closes. So obviously every night at around 11 the station will close. People will file out. In an ideal world, perfect time to do any sort of updates, any maintenance, things like that. So these people will happily do whatever they're doing. They don't ever seem to leave. Obviously they do require certain stuff. Power generators and fuel. Okay, so we need someone with the fuel can. So Mason can grab that one, go and fill this up. So you'll see he runs in, fills up his jerry can, and then starts to fill up all of them. You'll see the green finish up, and then we've got power back on. So he'll then trundle away and fill up all the generators so we have power again. Obviously we haven't got enough power at the moment to power the actual line itself. I can't believe that these little generators actually power the whole rail as they come in. Only thing I don't, see, that's a little bit unrealistic in terms of, but obviously it does, add something to it, so it's kind of fun to manage that as it goes. So it is there. So I think if we look at this, so obviously Litter was the big problem, Gloomy was the other, Overcrowded was the other. Not really a lot we can do about some of those. We don't have everything at the moment to do everything, but we will obviously start to do a few bits more as this gets on. As you can view your tasks in the right side here just by pressing the little button on top of it. So we basically got to get 75 commuters, keep the reputation above 0, because I know at 0 you pretty much end the game, and you can earn extra reputation and grants and stuff by getting certain levels of station reputation. So obviously the higher you go, obviously hit transit targets for all possible entrances, build a maximum number of tracks possible, and other bits which is at least one platform, and open the station to the public. So yeah, you can pretty much see what you're aiming for. The other little bit here is to toggle on things like the ground, so you can see the levels, and you can pick what ground floor you want to look at. You can turn the tracks off, and you can also see how hot everything is getting as the day goes by. So that's just one other thing sort of to keep in mind. We're okay for power. Obviously we've got 61 out of 75 people through the doors, and onto a trains, and obviously we're 61 out of 66 people by the looks of it. So that 75 people will be there. So obviously at night is a great time to do stuff. You can fast forward till dawn if you want to, depending on how it's fixed, and you can see these people starting to, like, he wants stuff, so he's thinking he's tired and whatnot. So yeah, you can build staff rooms and bits and pieces to keep them happy and everything. So I suppose you probably should try and get a staff room. I can't remember where it was. It's platform. Where would it be? Amenities maybe. Yeah, stuff in the machine. That one. Okay, you can build it anyway. So let's see where we can put this. Can we put it here? So let's extend here a little bit and see if we can tuck a staff room in over here. So structure, staff room, put a staff room there. Yeah, let me do it. Door there. I love the fact you can hear people crying. So that's fine. So let's see what we can add to. Oh, we can't add anything to the room. So you can have a staff room, but you can't actually do anything. So let's try and do that one. So let's procure a uncomfy chair. Let's get a water cooler so they've got stuff to do, and a vending machine so they can do that. So that's fine. So let's put all this in here before these people start crying anymore. That one. Oh, we're running really low on money. So 200 for that. And a water cooler, 150. So one thing I do with the staff members, and I've found is quite useful, is if you select them and go into management, you could auto rest them, so when they get tired they'll just do it themselves. It's a lot easier, and as you can see with him, you see how everything is going red. So he's basically really unhappy, really hungry, and really thirsty. So he will go into the room now himself, and start to do it. He does start to get slower, and eventually, if you completely ignore them, they will just completely start crying, and then you will even see like little blood trails and everything, and splatters as they're so unhappy. And ultimately, I suppose you can kill them. It does. I have seen it in the past where it said he's dying and needs to get to medical help. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I know you're overworking them, but that's pretty cool as well. So we've got loads of people coming in. We're only 6 people away from our target. Stop crying. It's not that bad. You're resting. Look, stop crying. You are relaxing. Oh, he's so unhappy. It's unbelievable. I've worked my people almost to death. Alright. Anyway, so next train coming in, so that'll be another 4, so probably one more train. And I think that pretty much covers here. Yeah, so what else have we got to do? So we kept the reputation of 0. There we go. So we carried everyone in. So we built 1 of 2 tracks. Doors awarded footfall. So we had 1 out of the 2. I think the other one was just over here on the left. Net reputation. So we ruined reputation. We ran out of money, and we 1 of 4. So we can carry on, or we can go on to the next episode on the map. So I think probably what we'll do, because we can come back, I think, to other ones. So we'll see how we get on with the next station. I think probably what we'll do is we will do that one in the next episode. So we will get to go on to. Oh, there you go. So congratulations, you have completed the first station. More stations are now available to working. You can return to the previous station from the screen by clicking on it. When you unlock more tech, you can come back and improve them, build more platforms, and get a 5-star rating across your whole network. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll keep this first episode short and sweet, and then let's say I think in the next one we will move on to Port End Avenue. As I say, we may come back to Wrangler's Corner and try and improve our star rating as that one gets on. But yeah, I think we'll get on to the next one at Port End Avenue in the next episode. So yeah, guys, really like this game. So really enthusiastic to bring it into the channel, and obviously it's something I've been waiting on for a long time. So hopefully you like the video. If you do, click the like button. If you haven't already and want to subscribe to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and click the notification icon, so when you get updated when the next episodes of Overcrowd is coming out. And yeah, okay, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, any comments, questions, queries, please put them in the comment section below. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you again soon for more episodes of Overcrowd. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.